Holochain is on fire, and today let's look into Holochain. The first time I saw Holochain was because somebody kept commenting hot on my videos. They're like, cover hot next. I want to see hot. And on my TikTok, I was getting hot emojis, or I was getting hot comments. I'm like, all right, bet. Let's look at this coin. Let's take a deeper dive. And when looking, I realized it's been consistently a top gainer. It's been on the top 40 trending. So today we look at HOLO, okay? Ticker symbol HOT, H-O-T, because this is a hot crypto, okay? Hot stock sounds nicer, but it's a hot crypto, okay? They're trading, guys, for less than 2 cents, and people are saying this is gonna be a 100x coin. This is gonna hit $1. We're seeing massive bulls on this one. When we do look at the price action, okay, if we go on all, it's just popped off incredibly. But let's just go to the last 3 months, get a more realistic understanding, and we see it really took off Tuesday, March 30th, and Tuesday overall has just been a great day across the crypto platforms. I'm guessing that stimmy money comes in on Monday, so we're seeing a ton of volume, and we've seen 2 big volume days here, and both times they just shot past they just went to the moon. We did at first see a resistance around the 0.007 mark twice, and then over here it just popped off. We got lots of diamond hands, a little bit of closing here, and just boom, pops off again. Guys, with the community behind this one, with the volume in this one, we could potentially see this hit $1. Okay, now don't quote me on this one, guys. Remember, this is not financial advice. This is just me, a dude on the internet, sharing his thoughts and opinions. Before you buy or sell, any investment, whether that be crypto, stocks, real estate, remember, do your own research and due diligence. This is not financial advice, so I'd hate for you to lose money just by watching a simple video. Okay, so now what is Holochain? What is this hot crypto? Okay, HOLO is a peer-to-peer distribution platform for hosting decentralized applications built using Holochain, a framework for developing dApps that does not require the use of blockchain technology. So it's interesting how it's a crypto on the blockchain, yet not requiring you to use blockchain, but it's actually trying to use their own Holochain. Okay. The goal of HOLO is to serve as a bridge between the border internet and apps building using Holochain, offering an ecosystem and marketplace in which dApps are easily accessible as they are hosted on the internet by HOLO network participants. The HOLO network will be facilitated using tokens called HOLO Fuel, which is actively being tested and will act as the accounting system to pay hosts on their services. In 2018, the project minted an ERC20 token, HOT, also known as HOLO token, as a IOU that will be redeemable for HOLO Fuel upon launch. Okay, so they're literally so it's almost like they're creating their HOLO Fuel will be the currency for their platform. And guys, let's take a look at their website, because the website is pretty clean. Okay, so think outside of the blocks. Okay, it's a play on words. You know, instead of thinking outside the box, think outside of blocks. The blockchain. Okay, if you didn't get that there, maybe you did. Maybe it's just, I don't know. Okay, what comes after blockchain? Looks like that's gonna be Holochain. So for press and media, looks like they're covered on Forbes, Cointelegraph, the World Economics Forum, and Crypto Ticker. Okay, and guys, here's the thing. Unfortunately, and this is not a shot at this company. I said this on other videos before. Seeing Forbes or big companies on the press and media, you could pay for article. If I want to be on Forbes, I could pay for article on Forbes. I could slap Forbes all over my bios and websites. Not to say it wasn't a genuine post, but just keep that in mind. This doesn't necessarily give it the golden stamp of approval. So scalable, distributed apps with data integration. Versatile solutions, decentralization with no bottleneck and adaptive validation, peer-to-peer, no centralized server, no ledger, and no middlemen. Agent-centric, individual authority over data sharing, access, and storage. I guess looks like they're going for a more human internet. Each of us wants to have control over how and with whom we interact. In order to evolve and thrive our communities, we must support everyone's uniqueness. Yet today, our online relationships are dominated by centralized corporated websites. Holochain enables a distributed web with user authority built directly into its architecture and protocols. Data is about remembering our lives and sharing experiences. Distributing the storage and processing of data can change how we we coordinate and interact. With digital integration under user control, Holochain liberates our online lives and corporate control over the choice and information. So Holochain helps people with a couple different things: own their own data, control their identity, connect application to suit their needs, transact without centralized systems, build lighter, faster, and cheaper applications. So it's solving a whole bunch of problems there, guys, and that's what we need to see in any company and anything, because like where you solve problems, that's where you make money. It doesn't sound cool because it's gonna rhyme, but it's really true in any business, guys. Where the problem is solved, that's where you're gonna make the money, and the best person in the marketplace is always going to be the one on top. So Holochain apps are here: governance and collaboration, social media, social network and vendor links, shareable economy and platform co-op apps, supply chain wins, and social communities. Okay, so start building your own innovative applications. We're not just a magic idea white paper. We could build cutting edge distributed app in JavaScript or Lisp on our platform right now. Your apps will have access to core servers like customizable UI, the Holochain DPKI app that manages keys and identities across Holochain applications, the HOLO platform for serving crypto apps for normal web browsing, API bridges between crypto apps, and the capacity to migrate data and uploading distribution apps. So this is awesome, guys, because they're solving a problem. They're saying you could essentially create an app using JavaScript and all the tools just mentioned. Okay, here's a couple things you need to know about developing your application. You have to obviously have the Holochain installed. You have to use command line tools. You have to know how to configure your application by creating a DNA file, how to write your application code in JavaScript or Lisp, how to think throughout building and distributing applications, how to build a user interface for your app, and how to test your application code. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with web development, essentially you need to have some experience. They're not going to build it for you. It's not like Shopify where it's plug and play if you want to create your own application, but you actually have to have some understanding of development. So guys, that's a little bit about Holochain. I want to know, what do you guys think? When we're looking at the price action, guys, we're looking at we're super new. It's really early to the game. If and when they catch up on all these promises, we could see this go. However, guys, the fact that it's ranked number 40, they're already on major trading apps. This one has a ton of potential. If HOLO could deliver on the promises, we may see HOLO hit $1 in the future. It has been a top gain in the past couple of days. It is ranking 40, so it's really popular right now. We're gonna have to see where it is after the dust settles. But again, guys, only invest the money you're willing to lose. That's the safest play on this one. And guys, remember, this is actually available on most trading platforms. If you are gonna use Crypto.com or if you don't have a brokerage app, use Crypto.com and use my code below. When you sign up, we both get a $25 kickback. So take a look at that. It'll be the first link in the description below. And until next time, guys, only invest the money you're willing to lose. It's your boy Umar. Peace.